Hi my darlings, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello, my name's Chrissy. I'm so pleased you could stop by. I would love it if you would subscribe before you leave. To my OGs, don't forget to turn your notification bell on so YouTube can tell you every time I upload a new video. Today I'm going to be doing the box sets that I've brought for Christmas and I'm going to swatch them for you. So if you'd like to see some swatches, please continue to watch. The first thing I'm going to swatch is this beautiful Midnight Allure palette box set. I'm itching to get in this myself, so I showed it you the other day if you watched my second part of my haul. This is beautiful. Love the packaging, love everything about the Forever Flawless. They have actually got a new one out with I think it's the New Romantic, I can't remember. Right, this one is the Midnight Allure palette, and look at this beauty. The golds in there remind me of the Spirituality palette, I think, but it's a totally different colour scheme. But let's have a little play. This is lovely. I'm not sure whether you're going to be able to get this after Christmas. I don't know whether it's an exclusive to the box set, but what I will say is I think the box set was £12 and the palettes are usually £12, so you may as well cut your losses, get more products for the same price. Win-win, isn't it? Oh, I've still got swatches on my arm. I'm good, ain't I? This is absolutely beautiful. Look at those swatches. Now, if you've been on my channel before, you know I do on prime skin just one finger swipe so it's not built up. That is what you get. And also, let me just turn over, that is the highlighter palette, so it is very in keeping with the colour scheme of the palette. They are very dark for highlighters. I would probably, well, more than likely use them for my eyes or maybe a blush topper very sparingly, but they are beautiful. And this black is a shimmer black, but oh my days, it is strong, it is fierce, it's beautiful. Those are some nice colours. Look, Revolution never let us down with a silver, ever. And that is no exception to the rule, because that is beautiful. The only one thing I did have a light swatch one was the Moonlight one, but I don't know whether that was just me or whether it was just a little tame. But all in all, that is a beautiful palette. There's quite a lot of shimmers in there, but there's enough mattes to do a look and add that pop with the shimmer, so I am really pleased with those. And so they also get a lipstick, a lip gloss and some lashes, all in the set, all in this nice fancy box. It is such a beautiful gift. I mean, it doesn't have to be for Christmas, it could be for birthday, because it's obviously it's not sort of Christmas looking box anyway, so I would give that as a present any day of the week to a makeup lover. So I might have to get a couple more of those. They're really nice. So that is the Midnight Allure gift set. Next up is the High Art Revolution Chocolate Vault set. Chocolate Vaulting, so Chocolate Vault set, whichever way you want to put it. Another lovely box. Can't you remember when we used to get biscuits and sweets in this size, and they've just gone smaller and smaller as we've got older? Right, okay, run through what you do get. You get 3 small palettes, 2 medium palettes and a large palette, 2 lip glosses, a mirror and 3 little brushes. So I'm going to go with the little palettes first. This one is really dark for me, it's probably too dark. Let me just grab my glasses. Now this is the second set I've bought up here today, and the second set, oh, they're both together. I was going to say the second set I lost. Right, this one is Chocolate Caviar and it's a contour palette. Now it is rather dark, it's going to be too dark for me. That is the outer packaging. Doesn't smell of chocolate. I don't know why they've changed the formulation and you're not having the scent in, because that was half of the fun. Ooh, this is dark. This will suit a really nice deeper tone. So those are the 2 colours in the contour palette. So that's Chocolate Caviar. Then we have another £2 palette. This is the highlighter palette and it is the Caramel Glaze palette. Beautiful. I mean, you can use these as a blush topper as well. They may be a little bit too dark for me as a highlighter, but we're going to try. Feel lovely. The one's a different formulation. That one's a different formulation to that one. Those are the colours. They're pretty. Their highlighters are always so bright. Look at that. That one's a little bit more flaky, as you can see, so it probably need a little patting just to get rid of any excess powder, but that is lovely. So what did I call it again? My memory's terrible. Caramel glaze. Last little palette is, this is beautiful, and I'm hoping they bring a big one out of this. It's the blueberry pie. I'm loving this. This is an £8 palette. So I think they've got those colours right on here for definite. You've got deep, medium, light. Then you've got 3 shimmers, which is good for an £8 palette to have just 3 shimmers. These are the colours of the mini blueberry pie. I think I wish they'd have put a black instead of a brown. It would have made more sense. There are 2 colours here. There's a light blue and my colour, flesh colour. But they are nice. The 3 shimmers are beautiful. These are the 3 shimmers. They're together. That dark blue is really nice as well. But you've got a dark blue shimmer as well, which is quite unusual. I'm liking that they're going for darker shimmers. Because sometimes you still want that sort of grungy dark look, but you want a bit of a oomph to it, so you want that shimmer. That's nice. So that one is the mini blueberry pie palette. Next we have the 2 larger palettes. We have toffee hazelnut and ruby cocoa crumble. So we'll go with this toffee hazelnut first. This reminded me of another one straight away. It reminded me of one of the tasty palettes. I think it was the hot dog one. I might be totally wrong. I've got that many, I get confused. These are the colours. They are beautiful. They are really nice formulation. They go on nice. They don't drag at all. They're really pretty. And if you like that sort of orangey, warmer orangey palette, this is beautiful. The shimmers are sensational. I mean, look at this. She's gorgeous, and this foil shade, wow, it just goes on like butter. They are really pretty. Next is Ruby Cocoa Crumble. So you've got like a pink and a very peachy colour on the sides, and this is a very girly palette, and they've done it again with the mattes. There's quite a lot of mattes in, which it looks like they're actually taking notice of people when they say they need more mattes than shimmers. That's pretty, isn't it? It's really girly. This one is a pink lover's dream. It is really pretty. They've done well to add some deeper shades in as well. Other than that, it would have been way too light. Don't get me wrong, there are some very light shades there, especially on my skin. But it's nice. It's not as nice as the one I've done previously, because that's just got my heart, even though I do love pink. But they have a nice set of colours anyway. It's the Ruby Cocoa Crumble. And now we're going to go on to the large palettes. You've got a cardboard palette this time. The larger ones always tend to be cardboard. Got a mirror in as well. So you've got 3, 6, 12, 24, 30 shades in this. I think I mentioned earlier, I wish they'd just put them in sort of some type of order, because it does confuse me. I think it would look aesthetically more pleasing as well. There are some nice colours in there actually. So this is the top 3 rows, and then this is the second 2 rows. They don't scream chocolate to me, but they just are a nice multicoloured palette. So you have literally got a little bit of everything in there. Where you can see gaps is where it's very close to my skin colour. I've not just missed, it's just very close. So the shimmers in there are beautiful. The mattes are okay. I think I would prefer the more I would prefer the medium sized palettes more, but I don't think there's a lot in it. I don't think there's any real difference in formulation. I just think the smaller medium palettes are a lot better visually, and you can see what you're doing more. So that was the entirety of the eyeshadows from the Chocolate Waltzing. I nearly forgot what I was doing then. Yeah, this one is still £24. I don't know, I can't even remember how much I paid for it. I bought mine on Black Friday, so I mean that's still good. And if you have the express delivery, you should be able to get it before Christmas as well. Next is the Tasty Picnic Hamper, and this one is at £17.50 at the moment. So again, if you order express delivery, which I think is £4, £3.99, £4, you should get it before Christmas. Should. So this is the beauty I showed you the other day. It's like, it is actually like a picnic hamper. It's like the 12 days of Christmas opening. So you get 2 large palettes, 1 small palette, 1 bath fizzer, 1 sponge, 1 bath milk, 1 lip gloss, 1 lipstick, and a fixing spray. So all of that for £17.50 is a really good buy. Now, this one is the Cranberry Jam highlighter palette. Look at those colours. They are probably too deep for me, but we can always use them somewhere or another. Looking at this, you know I'm looking at this one. You know I'm a bit of a pinko. That one is the cranberry jelly, so you can tell I've not got my glasses on. I said cranberry jam. That's American cranberry jelly. And right, this one is the gingerbread palette. It's got beautiful, cute gingerbread man on the front with some cookies, and this is the palette. Not very cookie or gingerbread inspired, I don't think, but I can see where they're going. These greens look beautiful. Palette. This is the gingerbread palette. I'm not sure about the colours. I really don't. But there we have it. But you can see, look at those greens. But you can see this one, you know, it actually matches my nails pretty much today. It is a nice looking palette. There's some nice colours in there. This is a beautiful sort of grungy gold green colour. It's very nice. It'll go well with the greens. So those are the colours of the gingerbread palette. Next is the pumpkin pie palette. But if you look at that, does that not just remind you of what we've just swatched? Let me look. This is the one I'm going to show you now, which is the pumpkin pie. And this one here is what I've not long shown you, and it is the toffee hazelnut. So they are quite similar. Perhaps not, perhaps they're just similar tones, but well, never mind. We have to have a look, don't we? Right, let's get on to swatching this so you guys can go and have your teas or your suppers or whatever. Love this one too. As I mentioned, it is very, very similar to that toffee hazelnut, but it's lovely in its own way. You know I'm going to buy them anyway because I'm just going to keep my collections going. There is one here as well as normal. It is the same sort of colour as my skin, so it just doesn't show up. Those are nice rich colours. So that one is the Tasty Picnic Hamper, and it is £17.50. And like I say, if you have the express delivery, you should be able to get it for Christmas as well. So my darlings, if you have enjoyed my few swatches, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up. That would be amazing. And if you haven't already and you do like the look of my channel, please consider subscribing. I will be back just before Christmas in a couple of days, so I'd love it if you would join me. Until then, please take care of yourselves and stay safe. Love you loads. Bye.